Now I'm going to bring Flip Flop in the house, sit, and I'm bringing him into my house. This is the way I've always practiced with the front door, because he had such a tendency to race through doors and pull around, pull you and everything. So now he respects boundaries, but you have to tell him to sit. You have to reinforce this. He waits till you come back. Never call him or send him through boundaries. Then you'll teach him to rush through the boundary. Teach him that you control these major boundaries. He waits till you come back, okay, and he walks through with you. Even if you walk super slow like this, see how he's walking slow? He respects the boundary because you own it, and this is the way he goes through now with you. You may have to back up a little bit. And then I'm going to bring him straight in from outside to do this little mat exercise in my living room. See how I'm walking around and always doing little left turns. Notice how I sit. He'd already sat, but I still wanted to tell him. So always tell him to sit even if he did it already, or he's about to do it anyway. For now, in the beginning, because his training is still new, always tell him to sit no matter what. You saw how I walked him over, how I didn't walk him over on this side because he likes his mat so much, and all the dogs do this. They want to pull to go on the mat. So if I'm going to walk past the mat, I always have my body blocking him. So my body was there, he was on the other side. I came over here, did a left turn, had him sit. Now he's ready to go on the mat. You're going to always have him on your left side. So with your right hand, you're going to lean over like this. And if he wants to mess with your hand, don't let him do that. He needs to wait, no. He needs to wait until you put your hand down there. Go to your mat, pat his chest and send him over, walk over with him, down, say down. And if he doesn't go right away, you need to help him. See what I did? I just kind of touched the leash and he went down. He's a little distracted, there's smells on the mat, there's food from there from the last dog before him, so I just helped him out. Nothing's going to be repeated, so in every situation you're going to see, if he doesn't do something right away, how I gently but firmly reinforce it with every command. That way all he knows is he heard it once, he ended up there. That's why he's as good as he is now, and while if you continue this, he'll get even better and better. Good, so then you start your exercise, and you want to start off simple with this, and just walk around. I don't know what he thought, oh, there's a piece of food there. So see, I made a mistake. There's a piece of food over there, and so he wanted to grab it, and then he came back to where he's supposed to be. But just before you do the exercise, make sure there's no toys or bones or pieces of food around there, so he'll be able to focus on you easier. So I'm going to kind of lure him so he's more in the middle of the mat there. No. Make sure he never touches your hand. See how? No. See how he's waiting? Good. Make sure he really waits. When you deposit the food there and withdraw, then he takes it off the mat, you say good. So this is what you do first. You just practice this basic downstay, which is to make sure that he can accept you walking around him both ways. A lot of dogs can't do this, so this is the first thing that we practice. And it's great to have a downstay like this. And by the way, whatever he does on the mat, you're going to have out in public as well. All this stuff carries over to the real world, so that's why we practice it like this. Where there's not a mat, he's still going to have a downstay. But it's the byproduct of, no? Good. The byproduct of being able to do this at this level of focus and calmness, that when he's just free, makes him be calmer than he was before, and not way less likely to react to the things that he was triggered to react to before the training. So that's why we practice this. It's great to have a downstay and all of that, but you want to train so that he's different and he's better, calmer, well-behaved when he is free, when you're not training. That's the point of doing it like this. So I've been doing this downstay. He's been getting rewards. Good. Now we're going to do some more difficult things.